I've been real influenced by Richard and Mimi Farina, and today would have been Richard Farina's, I think somebody said 75th, or I don't know. But he was an interesting guy. He hung out with Bob Dylan way back in the 60s, and he was married to Joan Baez's sister, Mimi Farina. And since we're celebrating women, I thought I'd talk a little bit about Mimi, because she was quite ahead of her time guitar player and songwriter, and had this great sort of iconic folk duo with her husband Richard Farina. And he was, a lot of people say, he was the first Bob Dylan, because he came up with this style of songwriting that was a bit stream of consciousness, and that hadn't really been done at that time. And Mimi was a bit in the shadow of her sister Joan Baez, but she went on to live a very productive life and founded an organization called Bread and Roses, which people here may have heard of, and it's based in California, and it brings music into prisons and hospitals and to people that can't always get out to hear music. And Richard Farina wrote some pretty amazing protest songs, and Michael and I are going to sing one now for you, and this is called A Swallow Song.
Come wander quietly and listen to the wind. Come near and listen to the sky. Come walking high above the rolling of the sea, and watch the swallows as they fly. There is no sorrow like the murmur of their wings. There is no quiet like their song. There is no power like the freedom of their flight, while the swallows roam alone. Do you hear the calling of 100,000 boys? Hear the trembling in the stone? Do you hear the angry bells ringing in the night? Do you hear the swallows as they flow? Will the breezes blow these petals from your hand? And will some loving ease your pain? And will this silence drive confusion from your soul? And will the swallows come